YouTube channel. My name's Chanel and this is my YouTube channel about all my yarny adventures. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Mama of Yarn. Today is February 17th, it's March and the sun, well, it's trying to shine, but it's not really happening, is it? It's gloomy, it's dull. Anyway, let's get started. I can't remember. Did I say you can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Mama of Yarn? Who knows? If not, you can. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Mama of Yarn. Do check out my little page. It's only small, but it shows all my projects and whatnot, and all that little bit of day-to-day life if I get posts, etc., and what I'm up to in the stories. Anyway, today I have 3 finished objects for you, 5 works in progress. I have some yarny mail and that most important thing that you've all been waiting for, the pattern giveaway winners. They'll be after all I've shown all the lovely yarny projects that I've got. I've got my cup of tea in my Mickey mug. Let's take a sip. Bird and blend, rhubarb and custard flavour. Very lovely. So let's start with project 1. Project 1 is my Desert Vista Dye Works socks. Here they are. Let's get the ticket for you. So Desert Vista Dye Works, they're Viso base, rainbow bob colourway. These are my March socks for the sock along, 1 pair every single month in their skein of yarn. Throughout the whole year you can join, get prizes, I believe free skeins of yarn, fingers crossed, and it's just something fun. Knit 1 pair of socks in every month throughout the year. I've chosen to do 1 pair. You can do 2 pairs of shorties a month. You can do, I believe, hats, mitts. I think mitts are something this year. But anyway, let's get on with these. 64 stitches, US size 1, 2.25 millimeter, 9-inch chalgoos. Let's have a look. If I've got, yes, here we are. So I use the chalgoo 9-inch. Cannot recommend them enough. I absolutely love them. Socks fly off the needles with those. So 64 stitches, 2x2 rib, 20 rounds for the cuff, 60 rounds for the leg, slip stitch heel and gusset, 60 for the foot, and my rounded toe that I do that fits my foot. Now I was going to gift these to my mother for Mother's Day, but as you've probably already noticed with your eagle eyes, look at all this little blips of yarn. It's on the front, it's on the back. Unfortunately, with hand-dyed yarn, you don't always get a perfect finish in the dyeing process. So whether this little bit of black, let's put one down, you can see, has got caught in the drying process, in the pots where maybe weren't cleaned out, I don't know, but there was some black yarn. It's throughout the whole skein. I'm not worried. I will keep these. I will add these socks to my collection. I love having hand knit socks. I've got so many. I have got about 30 that need washing at the moment. That's how many I have. I wear them every single day. I even train in them in the gym. I love them. They're so warm. They stand up better. They fit better. So to add another pair to my collection, it doesn't matter. But there they are. This is how much I have left. Plenty for a pair of shorties for the summer if need be, or I might just add it to my ever-growing scraps. Let's have another little look at those. Oh, weight, they were 67 grams they weighed, and they are beautiful. It's a lovely colourway. It's just a shame, just a little shame. I didn't bother complaining to Susan about that. To be honest, it's just the joy of using the yarn. But there they are. I haven't got much else to say about them. Beautiful. So March socks finished and out the way. Let's have one more sip. So how have you all been? I hope you've all been well. Let's look at finished object number 2. My sweater for my husband. Here it is. Look at this. Oh, it's sewn up. Now, I don't know whether you can see, there was a little stitch that you could pick up just behind this cable here, which made it easier. I'm thinking, if I was to do this again, obviously, as I said, it's a pattern that's knit flat. I'm wondering next time, and it's only me being crazy, could you convert it, I'm sure you could, to in the round? I hate seaming. Here, I mean, the seaming's not bad. And obviously if you buy sweaters already pre-made, you have that seaming. I do like a finish of in the round arm sleeves. Oh, I hate that. So I'm wondering next time, if my husband likes this fit, let's hold it up so you can see it, whether I knit the front and back and seam, then I could do the neckline in the round, pick up and knit that in the round. I knit that flat, which was perfectly fine. There's no, I can't even, you couldn't really tell, it's just along here that has been sewn in. But sleeves, I think what I then might do is pick up and just knit in the round all the way down to the end for the sleeves next time. I haven't sewn in any ends yet. I want to make sure that it fits properly. So here's the test. Oh, do excuse me if you're new. This is a test knit that I've been working on. Here it is, the Journeyman Jumper by Knitwits and Yarns. It is a worsted weight sweater, knit on size 7s, I believe. Yeah, size 7s, 4.5 for the body, and size 6 for the ribbing, 4mm for the ribbing. But let's see if I stand up, you can, it needs a block. But there it is, it's absolutely beautiful. And the ends. 1x1 rib for the cuffs, collar, hem, stocking stitch, all for the back. I knit the size medium. My husband has a chest size of 42 inches. So that gives you an idea. It's a very inclusive pattern. It goes up to a a double XL, which is a finished size of 60 inches. So not bad, really. And it took, I've got my little notebook here. It took, let's go back here, 684 grams of worsted weight yarn, around 1,600 yards. Not bad. I started it on the 4th of February and finished on the 6th of March, so just over a month. Gonna yarn. I used the Hatfield Bonus Aran with wool. Let's have a look. It's a 400 gram skein, so I bought 2 of them. And there's 920 yards per skein. So very, very big on yardage. It's perfect. I love it. Could highly, highly recommend the pattern. I will keep you all updated on its release. The deadline for the test knit is the 7th of April. So we've got another couple of weeks before finalising the pattern, and then it's out to purchase. So perhaps I will talk about it again on a later podcast, but the best thing will be keep an eye on my Instagram, as obviously I'll be putting a link to the pattern release there. And that's all I've got to say for that. I can't wait for my husband to try it on and for me to get some pictures of it. We haven't really had much picture weather. So now let's get on to the last finished object is my blanket, or should I say the first blanket for my Nana's retirement home. So let's stand up. Here we are. I'll just show a corner. So there she is. I'll put some photos of her laid out on the bed, but she is absolutely beautiful. Look at these little popcorns. Got some triple clusters there. They always look pretty, don't they? What else have we got? Some more popcorns. Let's have a look. Popcorn. Oh, here we are. So then we've got some little clusters there, some bead stitch, singles, some doubles. Oh, folded stitch. Absolutely love folded stitch. We're blowing out a little bit there. That's better. Look at those little folded stitch. Oh. Clusters, bead stitches, popcorns, front posts, back posts, single crochet, double crochet. So if you can do, not even if you can do them, if you know the majority, like the beginnings of stitches, like singles, doubles, half doubles, trebles, you'll be able to make this blanket easy. It's just a combination of all those different stitches. Oh, here we are, a few little back posts, back loops. So information wise would help, wouldn't it? It is a pattern by Helen Shrimpton of Crystals and Crochet. Here's her version. Her version has about 7, I think, different colours. As I mentioned before, I'm not one for following colours and things. I think, where does it say? I thought it said somewhere. I can't find it now. I think it was 7 different colours. I just chose 2. The pattern calls for a double knit. I didn't use a double knit. I used a worsted weight, Aran, and the pattern calls for a 4. I used a 5. So actually it's no help me telling you about this pattern, because I just used it as a template really to create my own blanket. But that's the art, isn't it, of our craft. We can pick and choose, change around, just so that it suits our needs and what we need it to be for. So I used a 5mm hook. I will link below. These are from Flea Buds and Layla. I love their hooks. They're so comfortable. I hold it like a pen. And it just fits snugly, and the little indent in here just houses the thumb perfectly. So I used Paint Box Aran Simply Aran. It's 100% acrylic. This blanket, let's get my little notebook out here. It weighs 800 grams. So I used around 1,600 yards of paint box Simply Aran. The colours I used, I believe it's a dusty purple. Again, all my project details will be linked below, and a paper white. So I know this is code 200. I think this purple is dusty purple or something, dusty lilac maybe. I think it's 246, the code colour, but can't say for definite. What else can I tell you about it? Width-wise, just over 40 inches square, perfect size, as you can see. It's going to be perfect for them sitting in the communal area, in the retirement home. I'm hoping to get 12 made. That's the first one. Oh, how long did it take me to... Oh, I haven't got a start date. I finished it on the 13th of March. I will have a note on that on the next one. So I have started another one. And there it is. Oh gosh, it's absolutely, there's it in the quarters. I am doing it as a surprise for them all. They don't know. I'm just going to crochet all of them, then gift wrap them all into maybe some cellophane, bows and ribbons, and just let them all choose. I haven't asked for favourite colours or anything like that. I am working purely from my stash yarn that I've got upstairs. So they're all going to be different colours. I'm sure there'll be something for everyone that likes different colours and choices. I'm going to try, I think there's only 2 gentlemen in the retirement village. So I think I'll make 10 pinky neutrally colours, 2 in more of a male looking colours, maybe some, although we hate to do it, but black yarn maybe with some blues, greens, I don't know, I'll have to have a little look. Greys would be perfect. And that is my last finished object. So let's move on to whips. So moving on from there, I have started my next one. And I chose to do Candy Floss Pink. Ooh. And this very, oh, the colour, sorry about the light. That's better. Oh, no, and now it changes again. That's the sun going behind the clouds. I'm ever so sorry about that. So again, oh, doesn't she look beautiful? Exactly the same pattern. I did change, there was a couple of rows that I did in a contrast colour, which I wasn't too happy with, so I swapped it around this time. But again, I am doing spreadsheets, so if you wanted to know when to change colours, if you wanted to do the same sort of thing, please do get in contact. I'm more than happy to send it out. Let's have a look. So this one is in this Candy Floss Pink, and I've got this lilac colour here, just working from stash again, and I am hoping to get this one finished for next time for you. Fingers crossed. I'm on round, I think I'm on round 30, I want to say, although halfway through a round, look. I am one of those crazy crocheters that does not use stitch markers or progress keepers. So my start of round, let's have a look, see if I can find it. Actually, it's there. That's where I started the round. Nothing marked, and I'm just going to work all the way round. As you can see, that's 3 treble clusters, so I know I've done there. I'll just carry on until I find the beginning. But I'm on round 30. I think I'm going to go up to about round 60. The one I finished at round 54 with a single crochet round, only purely because I had run out of white yarn and I didn't want to buy another skein because I am trying to just use from stash. And this one I have plenty to carry on, so I will do the extra 6 rounds on this one. And that is all the crochet to show. 21 minutes. I'm ever so sorry. I am in a very chatty, all over there mode. Quickly then, with number 2, still in my beautiful bag by Kelly Mc something. I'll link below. I can't remember her last name. I found her on Instagram. She makes beautiful bags. She's from Conway, Arkansas. So if she's local to you, have a look. They're absolutely beautiful, all handmade. And it is my Quest shawl. I won't get it all out, but I will show you. So I have done some work on this. Right side, so that's where I was the last time you saw it. I have done one lace section, one brioche section. Oh, that light, I'm ever so sorry. And I've just started the next lace section. This is day 20 of my Advent, so I'm only 4 more days away from finishing. But just in case you are new here, I will just show you. It's absolutely huge. This is Woolly Mama Yarns Advent from 2022, so the year just gone. And I'm making a Quest shawl by Rye Flowers, I think. I will link it all down below for you, but it's absolutely beautiful. It is huge. I am going to have issues probably blocking it, but it's absolutely stunning. So soft as well. So all I have left are 4 little Advent bags and the main skein. I don't think I will use the main one. I think it's just going to be too much. It's already going to wrap around me about 5 times. That's a 4-ply sock yarn, merino nylon, 75/25. Let's have a look. 3.75 needles, US size 5. Chow as always. Look how cute this is. Mickey's toppers to go with my Mickey top, to go with my Mickey cup. Today is all about Mickey. And there's not much else to say. If you want to know more about my shawl, obviously I have spoken about it. You'll be able to see what episodes I've spoken about it, because I always put the little photograph at the front of each episode with what I'm going to discuss. So just go through past videos and then you'll find it along there. I'm not very good with technology, so I won't be linking videos or anything like that some people do. But that's that. What else? Oh, well, you're probably surprised you haven't seen a sock yet. Here it is. It's only a little sock. It's only just started. Felici, Secret Garden, and all I have is this teeny weeny tiny bit. So I've done a colour pop, well, not a colour pop. I worked out that I could cut the yarn so that it almost gives you like a little colour pop at the top of the sock. This one, I've only done 15 rounds for the cuff. I think I'm going to make a shorter pair. I have only got 1 ball of this. So the plan is to make a shorter leg And I'm going to do heels and toes in this signature West Yorkshire Spinners. I think this is, I've got a feeling this might be called Marshmallow. So I've got quite a lot of that. So contrast heel and toe, and then hopefully I'll have enough to make a little pair of socks, just a shorter set. 2.25, 9-inch US 1, 64 stitches, the usual formula-ish. And that's that little tiny, it's like a little hat. That little section, that's all I've done. I have not really had the sock bug this week or last week, to be honest. That's why there's only that little bit. It's been about all finishing. So I finished the sweater, I finished the blanket, I'm finishing the shawl. It's all just get everything off the needles, stop casting on and get things finished. That's how I'm feeling. But you know me, I won't stand by that. I will end up casting something else on. Next one, my memory blanket. As I've been doing lots of finishing and I haven't shown you for a while, thought I'd just give you a little update. Here she is. Let's have a look. I had started doing it on a diagonal, adding diagonally. And then, so like that. I then had this mental moment about, wouldn't it be good if I started doing it in rows? So then I decided to continue in rows. So now it's the most bizarre shape going, but I have got 25. I knew I wanted to do it 25 wide. So I have 25 now all along this edge. And now it's just filling in all this mess. So this is a pattern by, I believe, Kempler. It's called the Memory Blanket anyway, or the Coziest Memories Blanket. I can't remember. I will link it all down below. It's on a 2.25 millimeter, 23 by 23, and you just you just knit. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. I will link it. And every little project that I finish, I add a little square. So these are the recent ones that are in here. There's my Desert Vista Dye Works. These are all the bits from my shawl. Sock and Key, Felici, more Desert Vista Dye Works. It's just a long-term project that's going to last. I'm hoping to make it about 25 by 25. So how many? That's just an awful lot of squares. We shall have to see when that gets finished. And then perhaps I might just put a border around. I'm not too sure. Not too sure whether to do a garter border or an I-cord border, but I don't need to worry about that at the moment. That's going to be a long, long time. That's future me. She can worry about that. I'm just happy plodding along, adding square after square. Oh, let's have a look. Have I got needles? This one. Here they are. Yep. I've used using cables just so I don't lose both loose needles. They're just in this project bag. They will stay in there. I'm not too worried about that. And now, the very last whip. Thank you very much if you're still with me. I'm feeling like this is a bit of an episode that's all over the place. But I have got one last whip, then we'll talk about, then we'll talk about what I've purchased, then we'll do the giveaway, which you're all in here. Ooh, I'm so excited. That's the best bit. I love giving presents and surprises to people. So, in here, I have my Garter Marla cardigan by Stephen West. Let's have a look. There we are. The Garter Marla cardigan by Stephen West. It is a fingering weight cardigan held double. It's knit on a US 6 4mm. I'm using all scraps from an old shawl, or excuse me, itchy nose, from an old westknits shawl that I knit. I'm using, oh, that one's attached, Holst garn in pinks, greys, purples, and I'm holding it double with some bare merino. I think this might even have some nylon, 75-25 merino nylon. Just let's have a look, see if I can hold some of these colours to show you. All these little bits that are left over. I've got some aubergine, some magenta, some peony. I think that's flannel grey. What's that one? Yep, that's the aubergine. Just all bits and pieces. So I have split for the sleeves. This is knit in the round. Let's have a look. Oh. Excuse me. And right, here we are. So here we are. I know it looks like it's a harsh line. In hindsight, perhaps I should have tried to do some kind of fade, but I didn't really want to think too much about it. I just wanted to knit until I'd finished and then carry on with the next ball, knit until it's finished, carry on with the next ball. The pinks and purples should all really just fade into each other anyway. Oh, I'm knitting the size 3. What size is that? Size 3 is, excuse me, I should have been a bit more organised. Size 3, 1, 2, 3, a 45-inch chest. It's supposed to have how much positive ease? 3 inches of positive ease. I've gone slightly bigger because I want to put it over cardigan, not over cardigans, I want to put it over tops and things just to wear cozy in the house. It is so squishy. I wish you could feel the squish on this. It is just amazing. Absolutely amazing. So I have split for sleeves, done about, what have we done? Maybe 2.5 inches. I'm planning to do around 5 inches per colour. I've got 3 colours, so is that right? Yeah, so 15 inches before the hem. I'm going to do the hem in grey. Then I believe we pick up for a button band. I'm not going to do buttons. I'm just going to leave it open because I'm just going to use it as a knocking around the house to keep warm. But I will do the button band in grey also. Sleeves, they will just be whatever's left, all the different colours of the pinks and purples. And there's not much else to tell. Chow goose, red lace as always. I've already said, I believe, oh, did I say a 4mm? 4mm US 6 4 the ribbing. That's what it was. It's actually knit on a 4.57 US size 7. I would show, well, I suppose I can show you, but that's what we've got so far. I mean, it's beautiful, beautiful pattern. Can highly recommend it. So easily, mindless, absolutely mindless now. Not much to think about now that we've just got straight knitting all the way. The only thing I didn't think about, and Lisa from 72 Stitches brought it to my attention, when it comes to sleeves, because they're knitting the round, it's knit row, purl row, knit row, purl row. And I didn't even realise, because we're just knitting back and forth each row here, I just assumed, but I don't mind purling. There can't be that many stitches for the sleeves. So every row, knit one row, one purl. But I'll link everything down below, but oh my gosh, the squish. It is gorgeous. As you can see, I don't know whether you can tell, there is already 2 pinks in here. But beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Highly recommend. Join in. Lisa is doing a knit all the westknits knit along at the moment. I'll link her, I think I said I'll link her below, over on knit all, it's her, I think her Ravelry is knit all the yarn, and her YouTube is knit all the yarn, and her Ravelry is, I think it's 72 Stitches, or it could well be knit all the yarn as well. I know her Instagram is 72 Stitches, but I will link her below. And that is all the projects, all the whips, all the works in progress, some finished objects. So very quickly, because I know you're only here for one thing. Acquisitions, Corner of Craft, chromatic yarns. Look at this. Oh, creme brulee pie on sparkle sock. This was down to Pie Day. I don't know whether you all followed and saw on Instagram. Lots and lots and lots of dyers were taking part. Excuse me 1 second. They created colourways based on pies for Pie Day, which, if you don't know, was the 14th of March, March 14th. I got the creme brulee sparkle sock. It is beautiful. 75 merino, 20% nylon and 5% lurex, which is these beautiful, beautiful speckles throughout. The main skein is 437 yards, 100 grams, 20 gram mini, 87 yards, and it is beautiful. I think I might create my own pattern and design. It's something that I've always wanted to do, create and sell patterns. I've got lots already made up in my head, on my computer. Something I've never had the confidence to actually get out there. Maybe this year I should do it. Maybe. Would anyone be interested in testing a pattern for me if I created one? That's something that would be exciting. Let me know. Comment below. Shall I do it? Shall I stop being the scared little knitter and just get on with putting my patterns out there? But beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Look at these colours. Definitely reads creme brulee. Definitely, there's some speckles in there as well. Yum. And that was it. I have been extremely good. That's all I've bought this month so far. Did you hear that so far? Oh, smells a bit vinegary. Does anyone else sniff yarn? Squishing and sniffing. Can't help it. Sometimes you get those really, really woolly yarns that really smell of sheep. It's amazing. But that's my only acquisition. Now then, pattern giveaway. Let's get on with the fun stuff. So, thank you very, very, very much for everyone who commented, liked, subscribed. I've noticed it's crept up even more, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing. There were 18 of you that commented to be in with the chance of winning. So I've written all your names on here and let's pick 2 winners. Let's give it a good rummage. Rummage, rummage, rummage. Right, so the first person is dun, 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 Shirley Knits 123. Congratulations, you have won a pattern of your choice up to the value of 10, the currency 10 UK pounds. I don't know where you're from. If you could contact me, that would be wonderful. Links for that will all be down below. Congratulations, number 1. Now let's have another rummage and let's pick the second winner. And the last winner is Kay Gibson. Congratulations, you are the second winner of a free pattern of your choice. I will put your names below here. If you could please contact me and via Instagram here, Ravelry. I don't know if you both use Ravelry. If you do, message me on Ravelry with the pattern you would like, your Ravelry name, etc. And I will give you both 2 weeks. So for 2 weeks from today, what's that? Should have noted that down. 16. Let's say the 31st, March 31st. You have until March the 31st to contact me. If you don't contact me, unfortunately your pattern will be forfeit and we'll pick another name from the pot until 2 patterns have been claimed. And that is everything, absolutely everything. I've nattered on far too long. I've got lots and lots and lots of things going on. It's far too long to talk about life stuff now. I know you're all extremely bored, but I want to thank you all for liking and subscribing. A big hello and welcome to any new subscribers. It's not normally this chaotic. I'm ever so sorry. And welcome back and thank you for watching to all my returning subscribers. I hope you're all well. I hope you're all enjoying your crafts. I'm going to sit down this week and next week, get some more things finished. I'm not going to set any goals this week or next week. I think just a little wrap up of all the little projects really of what's knocking around. And I think I will leave it there. So to the pattern giveaway winners, please do get in contact. And to you all, thank you very much for watching. I hope you're all well, and until next time, happy crafting. Bye.